Lerone Murphy, who will fight Edson Barboza, was almost unlived twice. One includes being shot in the face. 32-year-old British mixed martial artist Lerone Murphy will headline versus 38-year-old Edson Barboza tonight. The peak of his career so far, and most possibly of his life so far. But if you go back to 2013, he had a totally different life. Gangster activities had reached his home. He was in the street life. He was shot in the face outside a barbershop, 3 bullets to his head. 2 bullets were actually stuck in his skull. It was bad, he was bleeding. A shot of a bullet remains in Murphy's tongue to this day. Wrong place, wrong time. Murphy didn't know what just happened. His mouth and head felt heavy. So I spat on the floor and the bullets came out on the floor, and I jumped in my cousin's car and went to the hospital. Just imagine a savage like this. He just drives off into the hospital with being shot in the face 3 times actually, or by 3 bullets at the same time. Since then he totally changed his life and dedicated his focus to mixed martial arts. It gave him a totally different outlook on life. He actually couldn't recognize himself after that incident. I think it was for the best. If it didn't, I'd either still be on the path or I wouldn't be here anymore. He stepped into the UFC cage back in 2019 and he hasn't been defeated since. The UFC Featherweight contender has an impressive record of 13 wins and 0 losses, but it doesn't end here. In May 2022, Murphy was involved in a cycling incident that left him hospitalized. I'm lucky it happened where it happened, because if it would have been in a little dark street, for one, the guy would have got off, he would have drove off, and 2, nobody would have been there to help me, and luckily someone came out of the house with a towel and stopped the bleeding. That's what saved me. Is Lerone Murphy maybe the luckiest man alive? So yeah, it was bad and the ambulance took 45 minutes to come. Me, I was just there, sat on the floor thinking, I'm done, I'm gone. And luckily I'm still here. Murphy since then actually quit riding bikes altogether. Now he is set to headline the UFC Fight Night versus Edson Barboza, who is a legend in the game. His spinning kicks are just highlight reels that I always like to watch. But of course Lerone Murphy is trying to collect Edson Barboza's soul and continue to 14-0. I believe Murphy will play it tactical. Barboza has been on the tier lately and this fight will be very technical. I pick Murphy by anonymous decision. Watch this prediction of Islam vs Poirier next and subscribe for the best UFC content on planet Earth.
You'll do what you're told.
See you in the next Adrenaline Analytics. Peace!